Um, Johnson is a product of Haiti. He has his family roots in Haiti by way of West Palm Beach, Florida. Johnson was a graduate of high school in 2010 from one of the top ranked high schools for art in the country, the Alexander W. Dreyfus Jr. School of Arts, also in West Palm Beach, and joined the Bronco family here a short time ago in 2011. While on campus, as many of you know, Johnson became a celebrity, both in the studio with his captivating artwork, his vivacious personality, profuse involvement in a variety of different campus activities that I'm sure you'll hear more about shortly, and his advocacy for accessibility. Johnson, here in this very building, helped with creating an accessible space in Sangren Hall, at Waldo Stadium, and many other places around campus, so we're direct beneficiaries of your advocacy. Johnson graduated from Western with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Painting from the Frostig School of Art in 2015, and continued on to Indiana University, where he graduated in 2018 with a Master's of Fine Arts from the Heron School of Art and Design in Indianapolis, Indiana. Johnson currently lives in Indianapolis, where he has been the recipient of countless awards, grants, and literally exhibited his work from coast to coast. To this day, in my living room, I have a 3.5 by 3.5 foot canvas signed by Johnson in 2013 called Dancing in Motion. I'd like to read a snippet of his artist statement, which says, quote, "I've always been interested in body movement, but it was my first dance recital at Western Michigan University that inspired me to create my first dance-focused impressionistic painting. From then on, I became a student of how the body moves and emotes. I used all types of movements in my research, including walking, running, swimming, and skydiving. Now, when I paint, I choose bright colors and broad and sweeping motions with my paintbrush to transfer that feeling of movement onto the canvas. In my artistic work, I can move freely about without limitations. As someone with a disability, movement impacts me on a daily basis. My artwork is a way for me to express how I would move if I could do so freely and uninterrupted. On canvas, I can run, walk, jump, and I can dance, and you can do that, I've seen you do it, without being bound by physical limitation. In that way, the paintbrush is an extension of me. Just like his work, Johnson is not static. He's a person of great depth who is constantly moving in a forward ascending trajectory. He's limitless and he's vibrant. Please welcome back this incredibly talented artist, alum, educator, advocate, and my friend, Jonathan Simon. Thank you.
It's good to be back in Kalamazoo, Michigan. This is my home away from home. Wow. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for inviting me back to campus. It is an honor. It is an honor to celebrate the 35th anniversary of American with the Disabilities Act. The ADA opened many doors, but it solved many problems, but it was a great beginning beginning to allow us that access is a right, not a favor. My name is Johnson Simon, and my family is originally from Haiti, and I call Indianapolis, Indiana, my home. I was born with cerebral palsy, and I often describe my art as a simple phrase. My art is my movement. Though my painting, the boys allow me to do what my body cannot do. Sometimes every brush stroke is a step forward. Every canvas is a way to move throughout the world. From the time I was young, and my intelligence and ability seems to be limited, as my body, as my ability to move and speak well. My mom did her very best. My mom did her very best, but as a single mother and not able to speak English, who was from Haiti, she couldn't advocate for myself. From my early education, the school placed me in special education. And they assumed that my brain was a reflection of my body. If you know me, you know that's not true. But until the right person came along, and my very own champion of accessibility, and my potential was locked in a cage. Even as I prepare to graduate from high school, they want me to keep me in school for an additional 2 years. Can y'all believe that? My mentor, Michael, advocates for me throughout my junior year in high school and was a great support and help as I switched from school to attend a school that allowed to allow my artistic creativity grow. Unfortunately, Michael passed away my senior year in high school. But his parents and family continue his legacy. Well, I first learned about WMU when the football coach came to my house to recruit my brother, who was a five-star recruit. And you know what? That is when my brother had the idea of me going to school with him. I must say, I did not think that was a good idea. I was just, I need for 18 years of my life. I don't know if I can do it, but the course did not only recruit my brother, they also recruit me and won me over. He talked about WMU and offered me a place in the football team. Man, that was the greatest decision I ever made. Despite my very best effort, the foster education program I was in did not prepare me to go to college or even take the ACT because they did not expect me to need those type of skills. At that time, I did not have someone at school to make sure that needs support to provide the right accommodation for the ACT. Because I had always been accepted, to WMU, the School of the Art. WMU didn't still hold my spot for another year as I prepared for the ACT. And during that process, let me tell you about my champion. They fought the young better to allow me to take the ACT again. This time, with the right legal requirement, in that 1 year, I doubled my reading score and I took my ACT from a 12 to a 17. How about that? This means I met more than what was required to even be enrolled at Western Michigan. During that year, I had intensive tour as well as what I call Bunny Boot Camp. Woo! Let me tell you about Bunny Boot Camp. As I lived with my Auntie Bunny by choice for a year before college, she gave me a safe place with tough love and encouragement to do the thing I did not have the confidence I could. She gave me the opportunity to practice doing things I had not been allowed to do before. With her, I had to do my own dishes. I had to do my own dishes even though I was working. I had to do my own laundry even though I had to diminish them. She took a doorway care into a young man who could do all things necessary to live independently. Auntie Bunny is here with me today. Please stand up. When I first arrived on campus in 2011, accessibility not only went indoors, it was about belonging. I looked at many colleges all over but no other offer me the ability to immerse on campus as WMU did. On many campuses, crossing major roads was necessary to access. Crossing major road was necessary to fulfill the whole campus. On WMU campus, I was able to safely travel everywhere I need to go without no fear. As I join you here, WMU has always made great progress creating accessibility on campus and want to go and make the campus even more friendly for people needing better accessibility opportunities. After going on a campus tour in 2011, my feedback about the tour led to a job accessibility tour potential for students with permanent and temporary disabilities. There are those in crisis during the summer of 2012. I had the opportunity to attend an advocacy academy program. This gave me the start of, this gave me my start in advocacy and the rest of the fire that was already in me. WMU saw the fire in me and gave me my very first job on campus, asking me to be a tour guide for student organization in 2012 and 2013 for the group for people that have temporary disability or permanent disability, which made the experience more available for them and allowed them to fully engage in campus. WMU gave me more opportunity to advocate for feedback about new buildings on campus, such as the one we are in today, Single Hall. Want to improve the plan features to meet the accessibility of current members of WMU family. These champions did not only want to make positive change, but they want the change to be help to all WMU members. The champion at the WMU office gave me the chance to work with the city officials in Kalamazoo in 2014 to help identify the need to keep it such as cup, rent, handicap accessibility zones for building on campus, better shower access, and was to be able to reach to the football stadium safety. As I walk through campus today, I still see many of those things today. In 2013, I was one of the first students to move into the new ADA apartments on campus. During my last year on campus in 2015, I got to be one of the first ones to move in the new resident hall. Both of these experiences give me great hope for WMU. Champion of accessibility does not have to be loud. They might drop the golf cart to take those with permanent or temporary disabilities to class. They might be sure to hold the door for you. They might walk with you in the cafeteria to help you get your food. They might even wake up in a cold, breezy morning to power the sidewalk on campus to make sure you get to your class on time. Champion are the faculty who think ahead about the need of every student in the room and how each of them learn best. As event planner, Champion choose the venue with access in mind from the beginning. Champion are administrators who are intentional about budget for improving and measuring programs. The ADA give us standard. Champion give us culture. Standard tell us what must be done. Culture reminds us why it matters. When culture and standard meet, people do not have to extend their need over and over again. Access become a habit that benefits everyone. Let me give you an example. Comcast can help wheelchair in store. Good communication help English learner and tired student. Quiet room and choice of study help people with sensory needs and they're preparing for a presentation. Some people ask, how can I become a champion? Well, the truth is, you do not need a title. You need curiosity, empathy, and the courage to know what is missing. Set an agenda in advance. Offer multiple ways to contribute. Choose fonts and color for that way everyone can read. And when you see a bill, move it or call for a backup until it moves. I always want to speak to the power of storytelling. Y'all change system, stories change heart. When I paint, I tell the story of movement and possibility. In the same way, every accessible room website, if it tells a story about who belong here, let our story on the campus be simple. We include everyone. As we honor 35 years, which is the same age as me. Wow. I'm 35 years old. I ask each of you to choose one action this week that will make this change. This circle of influence more accessible. If you plan an event, examine your face. Make sure it's accessible. If you teach, review your material. Make sure it's readable for everyone. If you lead a team, budget to access and celebrate the people who make it real. Once again, thank you, Debbie, for welcoming me back on campus. Thank you for being a champion of accessibility. Seeing and honesty. May we keep opening doors and not for compliance, but for community. My art is my movement, and together we are moving towards more accessibility world. Thank you.